Steve, I wanted to ask you a favor.
My friend, a long time ago you asked me a favor before a product launch and I said no. You wanted me to acknowledge that.
Okay, hang on. If you're about to say that you were wrong, I need to prepare this report.
I was 100% right and you were spectacularly wrong, but I still owe you a favor, so name it.
Steve,
Listen, it can't be about acknowledging the Apple II team. Okay?
acknowledge the Apple II team.
How about in private?
No.
Is this a joke?
No.
So I'm trying to remember that a 300 megahertz G3 chip is equal to a 600
Just the top guys.
Was.
Just the top guys. The ones about to get laid off.
Last year Apple lost $1 billion. I don't even know how that's possible. You guys were 90 days from being insolvent. There were 3 accountants trying to explain it to me. The whole place has to be streamlined.
Then start with 2 of the accountants.
Leave him. I started with Apple II team. Why? Because we don't make that anymore.
Just acknowledge the top guys.
I love me most and relax.
You will not blow me off right now. The top guys.
There are no top guys. There are no top guys. There are B players and B players discourage the A players. And I want A players in Apple and not that.
They are not B players, and I'm a better judge of that than you are.
90 days from being insolvent? Really? Because you thought that Neuro
Okay,
was
I'm talking
You
about-
guys designed and made a little box of garbage while I was
I'm
gone.
talking about the Apple II, which isn't just a crucial piece of history for this company. It's a crucial piece of history for all of personal computing. And the least you can do if you're going to
This guy's going
downsize
to be
these
living in the biggest houses of anyone on the unemployment
is acknowledge
line.
them. Acknowledge them and
There is no
acknowledge
God.
the Apple II.
This is a
during
new
this
animal.
long- This place was built by the Apple II. You were built by the
As
Apple
a matter
II.
of fact, I was destroyed by Apple II and its open system so that hobbyists and hackers could build ham radios or something. And then it nearly destroyed Apple when you spent all your money on it and developed a grand total of no new products.
The Newton.
The little box of garbage. Yes, you guys came up with Newton. And you want people to know that? Really? This is a launch. It's not a luncheon. I don't want, last thing I want is to
To
connect
the only
iPad.
successful product that this company's ever built. I'm sorry to be blunt, but it happens to be the truth. The Lisa was a failure. The Macintosh was a failure. And I don't like talking about it, but I'm tired of being Ringo when I know I was John.
Everybody loves Ringo.
And I'm tired of being patronized by you.
You think John became John because he won a raffle? Boss, you think he tricked somebody? He put a gun on George Harrison's head? Huh? He was John because he was John.
He was John because he wrote Ticket to Ride, and I wrote the Apple II.
Nobody knows. You made a beautiful board, which, by the way, you were willing to give it out for free. So don't tell me how you built Apple. If it weren't for me, you would be the easiest day at Homestead High School.
Steve, these people live and die by your praise. Here's your chance to acknowledge that something good happened in a room that you weren't in. Yes, just do it. It's right.
Sorry, but no.
Okay, let me put it another way. I don't believe there's a man alive who's done more to advance the democratization of personal computing than I have. Yet for some reason you've never shown me any respect. Now why is that?
I would at least consider the possibility because you never had any for me. You came half an inch from putting this company out of business. Who's the person that I should consider as liable? I'm letting you keep your job. You get a pass.
You know, when people used to ask me what the difference between me and Steve Jobs was, I'd say Steve was a big picture kind of guy, and I liked a solid workbench. Now when people ask me, I just say Steve's an asshole. The things you built were better than you were, brother.
That's the idea, brother. And knowing that, that's the difference.